Hi, my name is Maret Bartlett, and I'm a graduate student in geography here at San Francisco State. The subject of my master's thesis is a program evaluation of 3 wildlife crossing structures that were built on California Highway 89 in Sierra County. I became interested in wildlife habitat connectivity through my classes here and became aware that the Highway 89 crossing structures were some of the first built in California, but that while data had been gathered, no evaluation of the crossing structures had ever been completed. I wanted to learn more about the planning process that led to these structures and to find out whether they've been successful. Sierra County is a rural area, and the Tahoe National Forest covers about 90% of the county. The area is home to the Loyalton Truckee deer herd, which includes about 3,000 animals, and it migrates between the Sierra Nevadas in the summer and the eastern Sierra Valley and the state of Nevada in the winter. Their range is bisected by Highway 89. Wildlife crossing structures were invented to mitigate the barriers that roadways create in wildlife habitats and to prevent wildlife vehicle collisions. On Highway 89 in Sierra County, Caltrans had been monitoring wildlife vehicle collisions for 27 years before the first crossing structure was built, and in that time, over 900 animals were killed on that highway. So a group called the Highway 89 Stewardship Team was formed in 2002 to look at this problem, and their work resulted in the 3 structures that were built, starting with one built in 2008 at a location called Khyber's Flat, followed by 2 more built at Sagehen Pass in 2016. In doing research on environmental management, I came across a concept called adaptive co-management, which really involves 2 principles. The adaptive part argues that for complex environmental issues, different solutions need to be tried, monitored, and then adapted to help improve outcomes. The co-management aspect argues for collaboration and involvement of all affected parties in the area, including different levels of government, community members, and businesses. My thesis hopes to test whether this concept is applicable to wildlife crossing structures. For this program evaluation, I am using a mixed methodology. The primary method is a series of semi-structured interviews of government officials and others that were involved in the Highway 89 stewardship team. But because this project was started about 20 years ago, I'm also going to rely on archival research, including articles that were written about the project itself. These articles can help me to prepare the interview questions. And finally, I will analyze 2 data sets, the Highway 89 wildlife collision data gathered by Caltrans from before and after the crossing structures were built to see if collisions truly have been reduced, and also camera trap data that was compiled to assess passage rates through each of the structures by the animals. For the interview process, I will use best practices that have been outlined by social science researchers, as well as San Francisco State protocols. They include an interview subject recruitment process, an informed consent that needs to be signed by interview subjects, and proper storage of the recorded interviews. The interviews will include some general questions for all the participants, as well as questions that are tailored to each individual. In analyzing the interview results, I will look for common themes that emerge from the answers to help answer the question as to whether the adaptive co-management framework is applicable to wildlife crossing structure projects. So that's my proposed thesis research, and thank you for listening, and good luck with your future graduate studies.